I remember that.
Hey guys, welcome to another iteration of the My Hero Academia manga chapter reads. We are down here with chapter 371. I'm with Mark.
Oh.
And Mark, there's something that we always do before every new manga read. What would that be?
Recap episode!
Yes, we got the recap episode. Quick disclaimer, guys. Like this past oh, what's going on?
I got patted on my butt. I did that, walk right past her. I did the recap episode, right, walked right past her, smack. I was like,
I want to give everyone a quick disclaimer though. This past week I've gotten sick. This is the first day that I'm actually like good by my own doctor written order, like my own written orders to do some bit of like reading here at the very least, maybe some streaming afterwards, but we'll get there when we get there. But we want to actually like get through this, but higher registers are not for me right now, so I'll keep it pretty tame here, which is
if there's anything that requires higher volume with an exclamation point, I got you.
Okay, thank you. So anyway, about previous manga chapter read being about legitimate like in-house universe racism, that's something.
In-house racism?
I mean, like, I should say, because like within its own universe, of course, this is something that is applied to like every facet of life, whether it be fictional or non-fictional. But in this case, we're talking about the mutants, how pretty much the fight on Spinner's side is that it's not just him like in like the organized group, but it's also a bunch of like sympathizers who are ready to be on the offensive and stand like with Spinner,
because they see him as a quote-unquote, basically a quote-unquote leader for a better cause, even though Spinner is not going about it the right way.
Yeah, he's not all the way there either. You can tell by like all the different like inside thoughts he has like throughout the chapter.
You know, he's kind of come down to
I must do my job.
He's very much gotten to me do this, me do that. He's like, he's not much thought going on right now, more
monkey. And then the Shaq reference with the water bottle. Not really. It's not a water. Not a reference. It's just the fact that he's so swole right now. His many blades really look like one blade.
It just looks like a little stick.
Gotta give it up to the Octoblow attack. I wasn't expecting it to like have that much of an effect.
Octoblow.
This is where we get to see Shoji's face. And of course, like a lot of the people like on this side, as far as our class 1As, are actually mutants themselves as well. So they also feel the impact. They hear like the rage like from like the other side, as they actually press them for siding, well, seemingly siding with those who oppress them. So it's not really good. But Shoji's like, nah, I'm not gonna let this stand.
He said, nah, we ain't traitors, bro. You are just mad whack.
And that was pretty much it for 370. So the next one's the 371.
I think you'll really enjoy this one.
This is number 371. Together with Shoji. Don't. Why you got a title? Why you got a title like that?
Together with Shoji.
The safety of those in the hospital? This is just something like in a little nice tight text box as we jump to the panel with Shoji. You see his mouth here. Tell me you have a plan, because if not, I won't let it stand. Pretty much from the last chapter. And it goes over to Spinner, and he's thinking, ask if me have plan? Ow, what his problem? Boy hurt me.
He really is just
Anima catches winds of it. That sounds like Shoji. Check out that kid. All those nasty scars on him. Yeah, but it's true. Yeah, he does have a lot of scars. That's not from this battle.
And they look at him like, oh man, he's been through it.
Man, those look like Deku's one or two scars.
Mm-hmm.
Everyone's still writing. Just like you told us, Rep, how we gotta obey and steal back Kurogiri, even if it means sacrifices. Tell us what to do. We know you're true and just. It's like, huh? Don't care.
Don't care.
I'll read this last bit. He doesn't care. Indeed, from the top of the building. He's saying history is written in blood, meaning such things are unavoidable. That stupid kid. And Spinner too. They're making this harder than it needs to be. Press onward. Dude, the look on Shoji's face on this bottom right panel. Spinner, you're about to set us back 30 years. My god. Oh.
Oh yeah, because he's saying like, we've come all this way and you're about to do something that's going to make us look so bad it's going to send our cause back 30 years.
Mm-hmm. And Spinner just retorts, shut up.
Shut up.
Seriously. It cuts to a little panel of what Spinner used to look like, and then it's all one like covering his face. And if that body bulk doesn't get the job done, consider using this gift as well. Uh-oh. Yeah, alright. Your turn.
Alright, we see suddenly a bunch of scales start splurting. We can see some blood too by the looks of it coming from Spinner. Can't care anymore. All for one's hand with the looks like a power coming out of it. Scale mail will grant you power, defense, and a form befitting a leader. Not about any of it. Not anymore. We see
Oh no.
We see Shigaraki.
Not the
League of
spell.
Legends? League of Legends? Yeah, I played that one. Only on solo mode though.
Mike, you know what? I think that was it. People wouldn't shut up about like, oh my god, I can't believe Shigaraki's played League of Legends before.
Can't believe League of Legends is canon to My Hero.
I can't believe this is why you named him the League of Villains.
Didn't even think about it that way. Damn, you right.
I was like, Jesus.
We see Spinner is absolutely covered in this scale armor.
Whoa, he actually looks like a Monster Hunter. Or monster.
It does look like he could be a Monster Hunter monster. Then we see Shoji's like, oh shit. Just keep moving, as we see Spinner looking like an absolute beast, just trying to push Shoji back. It looks like he's cutting off parts of Shoji's arms.
Yikes.
Luckily, Shoji can regenerate.
They're also up a couple stories now.
Yeah, they've gone up several high feet. You can see the entire crowd down below.
Oh.
They're like, you can see Spinner's like using his sword to like latch onto the building as we see Shoji falling down. We see Koda, Shoji! Then we see that guy that's speaking up top. Brethren, observe our chosen rep. He shows us how the oppressed and downtrodden must find the courage to strike back.
Witness.
We are martyrs for the revolution. Blood spilled today will lead to rights for future heteromorphs. You were gonna say?
I was gonna say, witness me.
Witness me.
Observe.
And then we see Koda, he's just kind of shaking, like he looks very angry. That's ridiculous. Of all people, Shoji is. Flashback time!
Oh, alright, here we go. Yeah, so Shoji cuts to a flashback of them in the living room and their dorms. It shows that Shoji's like removed his mask. Possibly devising plans, but also just kind of possibly unloading on some secrets that they were never really aware of.
Just let them know.
Mm-hmm.
Ah, that's how the scars happened.
Yeah, we get more further flashbacks in the past. My parents didn't have arms like mine. We lived in an awful town. They all came out in force for a blood cleansing when I touched someone. Koda, Tokuyami, and others who grew up in cities might have read in textbooks about areas of the country where women, or sorry, where children are still made to bear scars like mine.
I just see he's hit in the face by something.
Yeah. Screw that. The world be better off without those creeps. That was it's been a little bit. What was her name again?
Mina?
Thank you. Maybe so, but the disparity remains. Mineta is just kind of like,
Oh fuck!
ooh,
Oh fuck!
oh. Ah, jeez, I'm pretty sure I just called you octopus once. Sorry, man. I wasn't trying to like say you were gross or anything. It's only natural that my arms make people think I'm of an octopus.
He's understanding.
I went for Tentacle as my hero name since was it Taco? I'm not sure if it's Taco. Is
It
it?
is.
Is it? Oh, okay. I thought it was
No, it's like taco, like takoyaki.
Oh, gotcha. I was thinking the way I pronounced it. I really thought about I'd eat tacos forever. Since taco is Japanese for octopus, and it's not like I'm unaware the widespread heroes who look like villains rankings and stuff like that. I wouldn't want people to tiptoe around the issue for my sakes. But my scars and heteromorph form are bound to make people wonder. So I wear the mask since I wouldn't want anyone to think I'm out for revenge. You have Tokuyami just saying that takes strength. This is once. Shoji takes a sip of tea, water. I've been through plenty of terrible times that I'll never forget. But as it cuts to, I guess, something further back in the past, it looks to be what would you call this actually? Well, I mean, obviously, it's like this looks like a natural disaster situation.
A little girl caught in a flood.
Yes, we have a couple panels of just like actually the way they kind of draw is pretty impressive as far as just kind of depicting like the chaos of a flood rather than dwell on the bad memories as our boy Shoji at a young age rescues the girl. I can kind of imagine the romance afterwards though. Oh, they don't show
You
it
can
though.
see
Great.
he used his arms to latch onto the side so he could go into the water and get her.
Mm-hmm. But yeah, what was it? Oh yeah, to kind of like link up the dialogue rather than dwell on the bad memories. I rather cling onto the single good one related to this body of mine. Oh my god, Class 1A like starts to sob just ooh.
Shoji!
Only one good memory. Saying ain't so. We made 1,000,000 of them together, buddy. You got us. A lot of good memories down the road. It's like, ah, okay, you can continue.
You see Sue, this familiar warmth.
Mm.
It's because of the cavalry battle where they used Shoji.
Yeah, I do remember that.
We see Shoji here looking like a smile. He's like, yeah. He's like, exactly. As they said, nice and warm. Oh, look at Koda. That's a cute thing. He said, but I know it'll take more than one generation to tear down a wall that stood for over a century. Facts. And we see Koda right there. So just as those who came, those who came before have done, I'll keep paying it forward. We see Shoji fighting with Spinner. I'll be the coolest hero the world's ever seen to give good memories to generations to come. I respect Shoji. We see Shoji still fighting and talking to Spinner. I was persecuted too. And no, the people who hurt us weren't justified. We see where the large woman that Izuku
Mm.
saved before is kneeling to help him. But there's got to be a better way. Several shelters turned me away. No heteromorphs allowed, they said, is what the big girl is saying.
Mm.
And then we see Shoji, don't care, destroy all. As he just looks like an absolute monster. We see Shoji again. Looks like he's doing something. He's doing something with his arms right here.
Mm.
Think about how to make use of that rage. I know you can, because we've all got scars we carry. As we see all the mutants looking around, watching. And then we see our lead speaker, as we saw before. Were it that easy to bury the hatchet, it wouldn't have come to this. Do you offer a feasible solution? No, only the pathetic cry of your ego. Our hearts are long since hardened by society, far too hard to be moved by such a childish naivety. Oh shit.
Ooh.
Quirk Awakening?
That's many birds. It's like the Birds movie.
This is Birdemic.
Birdemic. Whoa. Animo Digivolve. Sorry.
Look up.
No, it's actually really badass. That's what I mean. No, his horn actually.
You say he digivolves. I'm like, shut the fuck up.
Know what I mean by that is just like his horn like transforms. It's actually really sick.
He got a lot bigger.
Yeah, like don't you dare mock Shoji, he says.
Don't you dare mock Shoji.
And then we get another transformation with Shoji. Spinner and
Gross.
and his weird text font as gross. And Shoji just simply replies, "Yeah, this is who I am." As he looks like he's bringing the then comes a giant fist.
Here comes a giant fist. We see that he did essentially he kind of did something similar to All for One, like where he made that big blob arm. Shoji's kind
Yeah,
of doing that because Shoji can make different body parts with his arms,
yeah.
and I think he's like, as you can see, he combined some eyes and some extra tissue and stuff like that in order to make a giant fist. This is a really good character arc for Shoji.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I really like what they've done with Shoji.
Man,
Like, and this is for two characters who have not like. This is good because this is development for two characters who have gotten little to no development.
yeah. It
Like,
doesn't.
this
Yeah,
is
yeah.
really good.
I think it's good that they have these moments. I personally wish that there was a lot more of them, just kind of like sprinkled in between. I mean, granted, whatever they are, like the forefront of what we're focusing on, it does give some opportunity for them to show character a little bit more so. But I guess that's kind of the hard juggling act when you have like a shonen show with all these different like characters like on the scene at the same time. You can't really, unless you want to like span out the series that way. It's kind of hard for them to find like what people would probably see as more of an organic growth, like they would see in like the primary, maybe secondary like protagonists. Mainly because we just don't follow them as much. But yeah, I'm still happy regardless that they had like the spotlight like right here in this chapter. And this isn't one of those oh, we'll just address this real quick and then okay, let's move on to the next thing.
Yeah, I mean, I'm sure they're gonna explore more on one of the other next chapter.
Hopefully Spinner kind of snaps out of it too. But yeah, he's unfortunately under that influence with All for One, so it's hard for him to possibly like revert back to that. Gross.
Gross.
Yeah, I actually really do like the dual like panels of like anima and shoji. It goes a
Oh
little
yeah, like I
goes a little too
shit.
hard actually.
Yeah, and on top, I just want to say, man, like I really like I like that Koda's getting an awakening right now, and I like that
Mm.
Shoji's really getting the spotlight because honestly, it's really good for them.
I kind of want to see this fight like animated because it really.
I remember that. Sorry to interrupt, but I do remember that Horikoshi did mention in the he want like certain characters were going to be getting a lot of spotlight or getting
Mhm.
a lot of shine. I think he said he has a huge moment set up for Sero,
Oh, I'm looking forward to that one.
which makes sense because he loves Spider-Man.
This is gonna be. Ooh, you know what? I'm just gonna let whatever that chapter comes. I'm just gonna let it speak for itself.
It'd be cool to see Sero get something.
Mm. I feel like out of all like the side characters, and I guess Araka kind of like still counts. So she does end up having a lot more. I guess yeah, screen time for the most part. But I feel like right next to her like is Kaminari. Really, I feel like he has a lot of like moments like throughout. But but then there's also Yairozu as well, and then Ida falling afterwards. I think Kirishita falls after that, and everyone else is like I think Sue maybe like has a lot of emotional moments, but as far as like her character growth, it is there, but it's definitely where she's so I guess her mindset's already kind of like good that she doesn't really need to change too much. The only thing that she'll really ever go through is maybe something like very emotional, which of course does happen. And I think Mineta does. Honestly, everyone changes, but I think he might be like at the very end as far as like that level of like character like development. But he's there.
He's there.
But yeah. So when is the next chapter? Mind you, this is on a Wednesday. It's actually a lot later than how we would typically start reading. So
Hmm. She said there's a bug in the room.
a fly
She's
on the
scared.
wall.
She's scared of bugs.
Okay. 4 days. So let's see. Oh,
Just a second.
yeah, that's on Sunday. But yeah. All right. I think that's pretty much good. Mark, was there anything else you wanted to add before we call?
No, I think we covered it all. I think this is just a really good chapter for
Yeah.
our two characters, Joji and Koda, and then we even see that Spinner. Like, I'm sure we're gonna see. I'm sure that Spinner isn't done just yet.
Yeah. I think this can go on for maybe 1 or 2 chapters.
Then I
Personally.
think we'll get another. Then we'll get another perspective shift, maybe.
Yeah, probably. But yeah. All right, we'll go ahead and cut here. So thank you guys so much for watching. And I hope to see everybody in the next one. So take it easy, everybody. #bye, everyone.